Hey, this is Matthew from Nerd News Today, and I have a new obsession, and guess what? You're coming along with me for this ride. So a long time ago, back at this mall that was near me, there used to be a Wizard of the Coast store, and they used to sell all kinds of gaming stuff like Magic the Gathering, Dungeons & Dragons, and Warhammer 40k. And I think that's the first time I ever saw those models and all that stuff, that giant playing field and whatever, and I was kind of into it, but the models were extremely expensive, and I was just like, that's not really for me. Fast forward to many, many years later, I still see the models whenever I go to comic stores and certain hobby stores, and I'm really into them, but they're just still so expensive, so I'm staying away. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, and there's a comic store that's going out of business, and they specialize in Warhammer 40k stuff, as well as classic Warhammer, and they're selling things for half off and beyond. So I'm just like, you know what, let's do this. So there you go, folks. I'm into Warhammer 40k now. May God help us all. So what I've done is I've bought a few different things to get me started, and I don't really know where it's going to go from here, but I've decided I want to actually document this journey and see what happens. And I kind of want to get in touch with the Warhammer 40k community and see what that world is like. So I've bought a few different model sets, I've bought some books, I've bought some paints, I've bought the brushes, I've bought all sorts of things, and I'm going to get started. Now, I've never painted models before. I've never really done much in terms of gaming or board gaming or strategy, wargaming, whatever this is called. And as you can tell, I'm still very much an absolute noob at all of this. I barely understand how to play the game. That's still a big mystery to me. But I've watched a lot of games played on YouTube and different channels. I've watched people painting these things on YouTube and other places. I've joined some Facebook communities to learn more about the process. And I'm still into it. I haven't been scared away yet. So what I'm going to do over the course of the next few whenevers is I'm going to start painting. I'm going to start learning about how to play the game. I'm going to start putting together models, and you guys are going to come along for the ride, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So this is going to be a pretty relaxed kind of thing. I'm just going to do it whenever I feel like it. I'm not going to have a set schedule to when I decide to sit down and paint things or put models together or whatever it is I'm going to do with this, because again, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And this isn't going to change any of the schedule from what you guys regularly see on this channel. It's just going to be a new addition. And whether or not you're into Warhammer 40k or gaming of this kind, yeah, I hope you'll still watch and check them out and just see what's going on. It's kind of something I want to get into because I did go to art school, so I know how to do some of the paint and stuff, and I want to see how that's going to translate into models especially. So I'm not going to be a total noob when it comes to that part. Everything else, absolute new world to me. And again, the biggest reason I got into this was because it wasn't going to cost me an arm and a leg. This is a pretty expensive hobby, and I don't know how far it's going to go just based on that, but we'll see. We'll see if I'm actually having fun with this after a little bit. We'll see how much fun I'm having with this after a little bit. Again, I just kind of want to see where this goes. It's kind of something totally new for me. I'm into it. I was able to get it at a price I could finally afford and make it an entryway, essentially, for this world. So we're going to see how this Warhammer 40k obsession turns out. So again, we're going to start with painting some basic models. I'm going to do a video of painting my very first one. In fact, it's going to probably be one of the first things I do. I'll show you some of the other accessories I bought, and some of the other paints and whatnot. And again, I hope that you guys will watch these, and I'm hoping that especially any Warhammer 40k fans out there are going to be willing to check these videos out and also comment and help me along. Because I'm going to need as much help as I can get, especially when it comes to painting, the best way to prime these things, and how to actually play the game. Because Warhammer 40k is pretty scary. The rulebook is like 96 pages. That's kind of nuts. And I do have that in one of the starter sets I bought, and I'm a little afraid of it. So we'll see where this all goes. So again, this is Matthew from Nerd News Today. I'm about to dive into Warhammer 40k. I hope you're going to join us for this ride. And I will see you guys next time with a brush in my hand and Citadel paints in the other, and we'll get started. See you guys soon.